This is the intro
to the Love Jar for Damage Show.
Yeah.
Hi Sparkles, welcome back to my channel. Love Drunk for Diamonds here. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing okay. I am a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to do this video with you. So I have a end of the year new start. So this chart is from Heaven and Earth Design, and the name of the design is Fairy Storyteller. Let me put the picture for you in the screen. This beautiful fairy. She's so cute. Okay, the chart is designed by Michele Sayetta and artwork by Jenoviya Art. I'm going to stitch this on a 25 count fabric. Yes, it's me again with a 25 count. I'm not a quitter, I don't give up. So this chart contains 85 colors, and I'm going to use needle number 26. Let me show you. It's these needles. I'm going to use needle number 26. And I'm going to use Egyptian cotton threads. This chart have 375,000 stitches, and I stitch already 210 stitches. That brings me to 0.06%. And I must say, more than the half of the stitches are black. It's a lot of black. Why make it so difficult for yourself, Love Drunk? So this 310, it have 162,210 black stitches. So let's have fun with some black stitching. I love this design. Okay, take your masterpiece, take something to drink, and let's stitch together. So I want to show you my progress before I start to stitch, of course. This is my progress that I did. I started on December 29. So I'm going to stitch in a diagonal. I was thinking, let me do something different, and I must say this Pattern Keeper app is very helpful when you want to stitch in a diagonal. So it's a lot of black. I think the whole background here until 5 squares, it's like black stitching, and more than that in this corner. At first I was thinking it's going to be like a dark green color, but no, it's a 310. So let's stitch together. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. It's the end of the year. Time is flying. So yes, I decided to try this 25 count again. I practiced a little bit on my other project. The winter cabin. I'm doing that one behind the scenes on a 25 count even weave. And I have some projects. Maybe you can hear the firefighters. It's the end of the year, so you will hear it a lot here. Okay, I'm going to try to change my hand because I believe I'm a lot in the camera lens with my hands. So yes, I have I have a few projects that I'm doing on 18 count. And I was thinking, you know what? I want to go back and try to stitch on a 25 count. I'm using daylights today. So it's the best light to stitch on a 25 count and also when stitching with a black color. So maybe it's a little bit boring to watch me stitch with black, but I hope you stay and listen to my story, watch me stitching. And if you do, maybe you want to hit the like button. And if you did not subscribe yet, maybe consider to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So yes, my work holiday started. Oh, I was working a lot. The second day of Christmas, I went to work. I am totally under the weather, not feeling good. Everybody in my household is under the weather. So yes, what did happen? I think I see some Fendi hair here. The day before Christmas, we have this hairdresser, and she came to do my daughter's hair because my daughter wanted to do something different with her hair for Christmas. Her hair was already nice, but we know how girls are. They want to change things every time. So this hairdresser came and I was busy preparing my food for Christmas. And she came in and she was under the weather, coughing and sneezing. And before that, I told her that I asked her, "Are you under the weather?" She said yes. And she still have to go to work. And I'm telling her I'm happy that I'm not under the weather this time, because every year with Christmas, holiday season, I am under the weather. So I told her now I'm going to keep my distance a little bit from you because I don't want to be under the weather. Why didn't you tell us? Then you could come another day to do hair, right? So yeah, so she was sneezing and coughing. And how later it went, I started to feel under the weather. So I told her, now you gave me your cold. She told me, yeah, but you told me that your son is under the weather too. I told her, yes, my son is under the weather, but he's standing up early in the morning, going to work. We don't see him the whole day. He come home, go out again. So he's not spending time here a lot with us in the house. And I told her, but you are here coughing and sneezing. So now I take my snack repair, because you see this little thing here. I'm going to push it on. Oh, I love this snack repair needle. Love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. I think it's okay. Let's keep stitching. Yeah, so I told her, now you are sneezing and coughing, running nose. And the next day, the first day of Christmas, we went to Disney on Ice. Me and my children and my granddaughter. Everybody was sick. And we had to drive a little bit more than an hour to go to this other city to watch this Disney on Ice. I think there's something here. I don't know what it is. So yes, we had fun watching Disney on Ice, sitting on the front row. It was so beautiful. My daughter took some videos. I'm not going to promise, but I am going to try to edit it in this video so you can see. Maybe on the end of this video. It was not just skating on ice, but they had a storyline. Very beautiful. So this 25 count stitching is going pretty good now, I think. You can see it very good in the camera. And I'm sitting a little bit away from one more stitch. Is it one more? Yes, I think one more. I'm sitting a little bit away from the fabric. Okay, that was one row. Yes, we came home and we had some food. We had our Christmas dinner, putting on some music, Christmas music. My son came with a friend. But I started to feel sicker and sicker because it's like barbecuing on the table. Here in the Netherlands, we call it gourmet. You have different kind of meat and fish, and you cook it on the table. But then I had enough. I started to clean up my kitchen because I know how it goes, right? Everybody's eating. I have a saying, when black man eats, black men want to sleep. So I started to clean up my kitchen so the next day I don't have a lot of stuff to do. Oh yeah, the children opened up their Christmas presents, my granddaughter and little Sunshine. And I was cleaning up my kitchen because I know the next day I had to go to work. I almost called and say that I was sick, but I was thinking, you know what? Let me go to work before they think, oh, now it's Christmas, now she's calling that she's sick. And when you are working night shift and being under the weather, oh, it's difficult in the night. Beautiful, I love it. Let me mark it off, guys. So yes, it's a lot of 310 to stitch here. But I think, for me, I think it's okay because stitching with this black on this 25 count, it's a little bit difficult, I think, because where are the holes, right? Sometimes I'm guessing a little bit. Maybe I cannot do a whole diagonal in an hour, but because most of the time I make sure that I stitch like for an hour. Oh, wrong hole. See, I noticed. But it's okay. So, and Friday, it's my birthday. I'm going to try to put up a video. And actually, this chart was not supposed to be my end of the year new start. But the chart that I order, I already received the chart from Pain Free Craft. I have the chart in my tablet already in Pattern Keeper. But I order the whole kit. So I'm waiting for that. I think I'm going to finish this thread because It's looking a little bit weird. It's going to break. Okay, let me put it here. I'm going to cut the tail a little bit. Let's make it shorter. And take another strand. So yes. So what did I do yesterday when I started to stitch? Because when you stitch on this 25 count, you only use one strand, right? But this strand is now longer, too long. Let me show you what I mean. I don't know if you can see it. You see? It's from here all the way here. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting it in half. I'm cutting it right here in half, so it's not so long. Because yesterday it created a knot. Let me take my needle minder. Not my needle minder. My needle threatener. Let me take my needle threatener, needle minder, needle threatener. When you knew with cross stitch all those words, yes, okay. So yesterday I created a knot because the thread was too long, and I was thinking, here we go. But I was saying to myself, no, I'm not going to quit. Nothing is going to stop me this time. To stitch on the 20 count, 25 count. Oh yes, I was talking about that other end of the year new start that I actually wanted to do. You guys see now I cannot find the hole. Let me put it like this. So yes, actually that was supposed to be my end of the year new start. It's a chart by Pain Free Craft. It's a 20 count. I never stitched on a 20 count before. Is it one more? Yes, one more. I received a gift card from my work. I'm going to buy another frame. One more frame, put a little bit of money with it. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of money with it and buy me a new frame. It's like a hoop frame. I want to try that. It's like a hoop frame with a stand. So yes, I want to try that. So now I'm waiting for this Royal Mail that keeping the package. I don't know why they keeping the package so long. I received like my chart a week ago. Still didn't have my package, but I wait. They are busy. Let me take my snack repair needle. Pop, voila. Like it. And the snack repair needle, you have different sizes. This is the smaller size. It works good for this 25 count fabric. I'm sorry for the sniffing, and I don't have to cough now, but I'm sorry for the sniffing because it's not that there's something in my nose, but it's itchy. I want to order another nose. So itchy. So yes, that's that. But the other kit that I ordered, I ordered that actually for my birthday. It's my birthday present for myself. It was supposed to be the end of the year new start and my birthday present. Because yes, once I was a New Year baby. I don't know, I feel now a little bit more confident to stitch on this 25. Now I feel a little bit more confident to stitch on this 25 count fabric. When I received it the first time, I was, what is this? I cannot see nothing. And every time I took it, put it back, took it and put it back. And suddenly my eyes and my brain was like, hey, I know this. I can see the holes. Yes. But I must say, I grid this by myself because it was a not gridded fabric, and the gridding part is a little bit horrible. Yes, that is another challenge. Grading on a 25 count. How people do it with a 34 count and 32 count fabric. Are you still gritting, or by that time you don't you don't grit no more? I must say, stitching for a year and watching YouTube, I learned a lot about stitching. I can now even stitch and talk. Yeah, but this is easy, right? It's not changing colors. I really don't have to count a lot. So for now, it's easy, yes. Okay. Was this the right spot? Yes. Let me mark off my row. Even I'm doing this on a diagonal and it's all the same color, I need to mark off because I'm getting error in my head. Look, now it's going strange. Let me go this way. Ooh, I'm happy that I don't have to go to work. I think I worked so much. Maybe that is also a part of the thing that I was getting sick so fast. No, it was not funny. And when I was at work in the morning, 6 people was calling in. They were sick. Wow. There was some units there was nobody. And the week before that, that also happened, and I heard that they asked the night shift to stay longer. No, normally the night shift stays until 7 o'clock. Then your work is finished. Now they ask them to stay until 9 o'clock. And some of them stayed and then complaining. Then they were sitting there complaining that they stayed. And me with my big mouth, I was telling them, yeah, that's your own fault. Why are you staying and complaining? It's like, just like some people, they are free from work, but they come to work extra because they think they get some extra money. Yeah, you get paid for that shift, but a lot of that money is going to Mr. Taxman. Yes, a lot of that money is going for Mr. Taxman. Now when they get their salary, they are complaining. No, I worked 5 shifts extra. Why is my salary so low? Yeah, because more you work, more money is going to Mr. Taxman. Yes. That's why I say when you work extra, don't let them pay you. Tell them you want to work for time. So I work 3 days extra. I want 3 days free from work. Somewhere in the next month. Yeah, you're not going to get rich working 9 to 5. So yes, that is what happened. I don't know how long I'm going to make this diagonal. And I must say, I'm not so confident to start on another part of the fabric of this chart. I see some people started in the middle, in the center. No, my confidence is not so high with this counting to do that. So I take the easy part. Okay, another row. I think, imagine I start somewhere else in the middle, and then maybe 2 years later when I'm still stitching this, I realize I was stitching it wrong, on a wrong spot. I will be sick of it. I really would be very sick of it. Do you want to say happy holidays to the sparkles? Come, girl.
Happy holidays, Sparkles.
And a happy
New Year.
You're so cute. So nice. You have to put some socks on, girl. You are sick.
Yeah, but Mom, I promised you to say to Sparkles it's almost your birthday.
Yes, I told them already. That Friday is my birthday.
That's true.
And you was going to buy some birthday outfit for me?
Yes.
And where do you get the money to do that?
Work.
No,
The bank.
you told me something else.
That I was going to buy clothes for you.
Yes, but where do you have your money to buy it for me?
In my piggy bank.
In your piggy bank. Oh, I told her she don't have enough money to buy me clothes out the piggy bank. But for her, it's a lot, right? But it's very nice, so cute. I'm thinking, oh, I lost my thread. Okay, let me see if I can take this out, because that is another challenge here. Okay, and maybe take another thread, because I don't want to struggle with this short thread. Going down here. Okay. Let me cut the tail a little bit. Sorry for the sniffing. What tail was this? I don't remember. Let me make it short. Because otherwise my thread is going to tangle in that. Okay, let me take another strand. 310. And I saw this design also. I saw it on Facebook. I think there is a diamond painting of this design also. And I believe it's Diamond Art Club have this design. I must take a look if I can, if it was there, so I can order it. I saw it passing by, but I don't really remember if it's Diamond Art Club. If you like the diamond painting of this chart, that you think, no, I'm not in the stitching hobby, I'm in the diamond painting hobby, there is a diamond painting of this chart, so you can go and take a look at Diamond Art Club. I believe it was there. So you can do the diamond painting of this one. Oops. Let me see if it goes. Yeah, sometimes I struggle to find the holes here and there. And what I also want to try to do with this chart is in her wings and in her dress, you can see a lot of sparkles. So I want to see how it goes, and maybe putting some metallic threads, using some metallic threads. But I can think about it before I go there. Before I reach that part, I can think about it. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm free from work. Ooh, I feel like I can lay down the whole day in my bed. And then I have cold, and then I have warm. I mark it off because I can check if I'm right. Yes, I'm right. So when I finish record this video, I think I'm going to make, and I even didn't drink coffee for a few days. Feeling so sick. But when I finish record, I'm going to make me a coffee, edit this video, and if you follow my channel, you know that I also started the grand butterfly. Ha! The grand butterfly have one page finish. I was so excited about that. Yes, I was so excited. Can I leave it there? One page finish. I think I don't have a cross stitch that I have one page finish. So yeah. So yeah, that was a kind of a milestone. And it was not even a milestone because I'm stitching. I see how I will see where I end. But then I noticed, hey, orange line. You see this orange line on this pattern keeper app, right? From left to right, all stitches done. It happened. When it happened, I don't even notice. Before I know it happened, I must say it like that. So yeah, I have this decision wheel, and in the new year I'm going to let the decision wheel decide for me which design I'm going to stitch and make a video. And I was thinking maybe to do 2/1 with this black, because I see a little bit of fabric here in the background. But then I was thinking no, because 2/1 on an 18 count is thick already. If I'm going to do that with this one, it's going to be struggle with the needle coming through, right? I don't want to struggle. And I like this stitching with one thread, one single thread. Stitches are so nice and fine. Okay. Last year they was telling everybody here in the Netherlands that it was the last year of fireworks. It was the last year that people can buy fireworks. Now this year they saying the same thing. I have a neighbor here. I saw they came with a lot of package of firework, and he's an older man, an elderly man, but I must say his fireworks are very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, let me fix this using the snack repair again. Okay, because it was in the way and I don't know what I'm doing. And with this 25 count you cannot pull the thread very hard, because your fabric is going to look strange if you do that. I noticed that. But one thing I know, I cannot stitch on this 25 count too long. Because just like now, my eyes are getting a little bit tired already. So I have to take a pause actually. Okay, let me do this row. Actually, I want to finish the thread before I stop my video. The thread is already almost finished, right? And going through a hole and coming up in an empty hole is not a problem on this 25 count. Look, like here I can come up easily, but when I have to go down here, when it's black and crowded, it's a challenge. But I don't know if I will going to use the parking method with 25 counts. I don't know. Yes, parking here in this corner with one color, it's not a problem. But when you have a lot of different colors, so I have to learn. Next year I can park on a 25 count too. Believe me. Oh no, this is wrong. The wrong hole. Okay. Okay, I'm doing one more here and then I finish this thread. Coming up here. Okay. So, you hear the fireworks? They started already. This is how it's go the whole day. So, sparkles, this is my progress for now. It's a lot of black. So, I have a lot of black stitching to do on this part here. And yes, so I can practice a little bit to stitch on this 25 count. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I wish you all the best in 2026. A lot of love, a lot of health. Yes, that everything goes good for you in the new year. New year, new beginning, new starts. A lot of happy stitching. Yes, and take care of yourself. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe. And don't forget to spoil yourself. Bye bye.
This is the outro.
To the Love Drum for Damage Show.
Yeah.
Yay!